gearing up to send €2.1 billion to Ukraine. Cash pulled straight from the profits of frozen Russian assets. This is the second payout of its kind, and it's all part of a massive effort to back Ukraine in its fight against Russia's ongoing war. So here's the deal. The European Union just requested €2.1 billion in windfall revenues from frozen Russian central bank assets. These are funds sitting in central securities depositories, racking up profits since they were locked down back in 2022 after Russia's invasion kicked off. The first transfer happened in July 2024, €1.5 billion, and now this second chunk covers earnings from the second half of last year. The assets themselves, still frozen solid, but the income they're generating? That's what's heading to Ukraine, and it's happening this week. What's this money actually doing? Well, it's being funneled through two big channels, the European Peace Facility and the Ukraine Fund. Most of it, think 90%, will boost Ukraine's defense, buying weapons, ammo, air defense systems, stuff they desperately need as Russia keeps pushing forward. The rest? That's earmarked for rebuilding, think power grids and homes smashed by Russian strikes. This isn't just a one-off either. The EU's been crystal clear. They're in this for the long haul. Back in 2024, the G7 agreed to a $50 billion loan package for Ukraine, backed by these same frozen assets. The catch? Ukraine doesn't really have to pay it back. The profits from Russia's money will cover it over time. EU just handed over a separate €1 billion loan tranche to Ukraine, the Extraordinary Revenue Acceleration Initiative. That's also tied to these frozen assets and aimed at keeping Ukraine's budget afloat. Looking ahead, future payouts, like this €2.1 billion one, will mostly go toward repaying that big G7 loan, though some will still flow through the peace facility for military gear. So why is this a big deal? First, it's a masterstroke, using Russia's own money to fund Ukraine's resistance and recovery. But it's not without drama. Russia's called it theft, promising legal fights, and some EU countries worry about the optics. Could this scare off foreign investors? Still, the momentum's there. Just last month, the European Parliament was debating whether to seize the assets outright, not just the profits. That's a bold move that could unlock over €200 billion more. For now, though, this €2.1 billion is the next step in a plan that's already shaking things up.